Before this episode begins, I just want to quickly say that there is now a deadline for the nicknaming of my Pokemon in Pokemon XD. If you have not done so yet, please go ahead and comment if you wish to contribute, and if you don't have any ideas, well, that's perfectly okay. But I would really like more than just 4 people to go ahead and tell me nicknames that they would want me to have for my Pokemon. The deadline is February 21st, so if you've not done so yet, please go ahead and nickname. With all that being done said, let's go ahead and begin today's video. I'm supposed to keep quiet about it, but I was the 1 millionth visitor to Phenac City. Hey, me too, buddy! So someone at Phenac gave me a battle CD as a memento. Well, don't you think that's lucky? I intend to stay around here for some more good times. As much as I would like to do so too, we have to get going. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, with a more sudden intro. In the last episode, we took on Mirby in the Rock Pokespot, as well as take on the Battle Bingo here at Realgum Tower. We did rather well in it and started doing stuff like, at least I, obsessed over Totodile's tail and other things in the Battle Bingo, such as all the starters and all the other fun stuff about it. And in this episode, we are at long last ready to go to Phenac City, the city that I've been holding out for so long just because I had other things to do that I really would like to do. And also, okay, just saying right now, last time was scripted, you obviously have to go to Realgum Tower before going to Phenac City again. But now that we've done all the festivities that I would like to do, because I don't want to get my ass kicked by the Coliseum just yet, let's go ahead and enter the gorgeous city. Alright, so as you can see now, she's not really going to be telling us, oh, hey, you should go back. I'm going to force you to leave, even though I clearly have no upper body strength to push you back. Let's see what he had to say. Oh, you're back already? You should have gone off to play at the Realgum Tower forever. Ugh, she wants me in some kind of Realgum Tower limo there. And hey, it's the guy that Rocket was talking about. Let's go chase after him. Slowly but surely, I am catching up to him. He may be a pro athlete, but I'm competent to enter the Olympics, so I will get him no matter what. Ah, screw it. Buddy, what do you have to say? Up to, huh? You looking for the mayor's house? Where is it now? You don't want to talk about your friend Rocket, and you're just gonna go off away. Also, for all of you who've played Pokemon Coliseum and can notice differences in Phenac City right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave you at that. Don't say anything in the comments, because, yeah. So now let's go ahead and enter the mayor's house. And also, like I might say, Phenac City is absolutely gorgeous. I mentioned it when we first got here, but the scenery, the architecture, everything about it's awesome. My dad really liked it, obviously, and I really would like to be in the city as well, if only if it wasn't so strange, because, well, I mean, there's only like a few houses here, so I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be that much living space. Anyways, let's go ahead and enter the mayor's house, which is right over here. But first, if you go down here, like Pokemon Coliseum, there's an item box here. And what's in this item box? 2 Hyper Potions. 2 Hyper Potions. Those are items that will replenish 200 HP. Yeah, 200. I mean, I understand that Vaporeon is at 108, but come on. Moo Moo Milk is all we need right now. All you need is Moo Moo Milk, guys. It is the meaning of life. That and 42. But anyways, as we enter the mayor's office, he's not there. All we have is this girl looks a lot like Pofty or Betty or whatever. The mayor's gone out. Who knows when he'll decide to come back? Oh, house sitting is so deadly dull. Oh, it's so boring. Well, you talk about your problems another time, because right now I want to talk about the TVs. Now, thank you to Tundra Omega for pointing it out. He mentioned this a long time ago, and I never got around to actually seeing another TV and have had the time to go about my way to talk about it. Whenever the TV is green at all, that means there's a new special news article, whether it be important or whether it just be part of the game's script, because it's going to be kind of fun to see. So let's go ahead and watch the news, and yes, we're 13 years old and we're that excited about the news. Let's go ahead and listen to Monotone Newscaster Girl. We bring you ONBS News. This is a story on the man who works inside Pyrite's landmark, the town's giant windmill. The man is familiar to all with his slogan, 35 long years of cranking gears. However, there have been rumors in some quarters that perhaps his claim of 35 years is hugely exaggerated, and that the real figure is 5 years. Asking the man himself proved fruitless, since he refused to say anything other than 35 long years of cranking gears. While the truth is shrouded in mystery, ONBS pledges to determinedly follow up on this story. Okay, isn't that really like kind of invading the guy's private space? I mean, 2 things. First, what I just said. And second, I'm not sure if that's like... Okay, let me go back to the news, because actually you can go back to any previous news story at all and during some kind of re-recording other than that, or she just says it over and over again. But right here, right, like this one, yeah, this line right here, He refused to say anything other than 35 long years of cranking gears. I'm not sure if that's supposed to poke fun at the fact that he's only scripted to say that, and also in Pokemon Coliseum, quite logically, he said 30 years. Today, he says 35 long years. So I like how they did that with the game to make it seem like it's going on for it actually went in time. But something else I want to say right now would be something which I cannot say right now, because if you go up to the mayor's next room, oh, hi guy. The mayor's bedroom's upstairs. There's no going up there. Oh, I am so bored. If there was some music, it might just make things less boring. So now we have to go on a minimal side quest, which is kind of obvious that not so obvious, to go and find her some music. Because we are now everybody's favorite errand boy, Sebastian, with red hair, and that spiky hair at that. So you may be thinking, well, where do we need to go for music? Well, you actually want to go over here to the house to the right, which has that awesome roof. I mean, hell, it's practically like some kind of mini water slide, or at least a little mini, I don't know, pool. Hell, I would love to go swimming in this city, even though it's only very shallow of like a couple inches, but still, the architecture is absolutely beautiful. This is my favorite town in the game. And anyways, as soon as you enter here, Houndour cannot be purified! Yes, that's actually what happens! No, I'm just kidding. Houndour, listen, buddy, I understand that you and Spiel are ready to be purified, and Spiel, you have been ready to go for a very long time, but understand, I'm busy, so no. Anyways, as you can see on the guy's table, he has an item there. So you know what we're gonna do, because we're not invited to this house? Say a big ol' screw you to the old man and just take his stuff, and we get the music disc. However, something else I want to say right now would be that he actually doesn't mind. Oh, it's popular among girls, but it's not what a man like me needs or wants. Oh, trying to be the tough guy now, Mr. Man, huh? It seems a waste to throw it out, so you can have it. Take it with you, okay? Oh, and if you're tired, feel free to have a snooze in that bed there. You mean in the beds? Yes, the guy is letting us sleep in his beds. Not sure if he's actually some kind of pedophile. But you know what? You seem trustworthy. You gave us some free music, and you're like, hey, hop into the bed, so as risky as it is, I'm gonna trust you. Let's go and sleep on this bed. And yes, sleeping on beds do heal your Pokemon. So it's a nice thing to do, especially because, well, it's closer and it's kind of convenient since our Pokemon were a little bit damaged from the past battle against Mirror B. So now that our team's fully healed, and actually, I want to go ahead and quickly compare something. Alright, you're very close to evolving, or yeah, leveling up, my bad. Swalot, you are close, and then Teddiursa, you are far. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put Teddiursa out front for now. Also, sorry if I'm bumping my mic a little bit more. I'm just a little bit extra hyper tonight. So, with that being done and said, let's go over to the mayor's house once again, and little boy, I swear I'm not a pedophile. Hi, are you a visitor? Oh, so you're traveling. This is the Prestige Precept Center, but everybody just calls it a pre-gym. God, that was a mini tongue twister in my head. Blech. The leader is Justy. He's very skilled, and he's a great person. Everyone looks up to him. Gee, I wonder why. And I'll make the joke about that when we actually go ahead and see him. But for now, let's go ahead and enter the mayor's office and... Girl, take your freaking music. Oh, now don't you have something nice? Let me see. A please would be nice, but since we are obviously lower class because we're little boys and she's kind of an adult, fine. Oh, wow, score! Maybe this will make things less boring. Oh, wow, it's Rumba of Love. I'll borrow this. And I say right now, I'm gonna stay quiet here because this music is awesome. You know, I could actually dance to this in real life. Well, I mean, it's not like there's an actual dance move for it, but I could just dance to it. It's a catchy enough song. And yes, I'm admitting that I like this song, especially when the old man said it was only for girls. Wow, I just realized I made myself completely more feminine than I already am. And that was barely any at all. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to her and see what to say. No, leave me alone. You're spoiling my concentration. You're staring at a music box. I don't know how that's gonna break concentration if I just talk to you. But okay. So let's enter the next room up here, which is the upstairs. And I have to say something right now. First, I like the fact that you can hear the music downstairs and it's a little bit less loud, yet it still plays. So it's really nice that they add that feature. And the second thing I want to point out is this freaking robe right here. Alright, so you can obviously tell, and also this is a big spoiler for Pokemon Colosseum. So if you have not played up to the end of Pokemon Colosseum, I recommend you skip ahead. But then again, like I said, at the beginning of this Let's Play, I mentioned that you should have knowledge to Pokemon Colosseum's entire story before playing this game, or at least watching this LP. So, in Pokemon Colosseum, when you enter the mayor's office, he had his robe over here. And first I'll only say, the Mayor Escade in Pokemon Colosseum was extremely big. And I'm not even sure how he could fit into that robe. I mean, hell, it looks like the size of Professor Crane's lab coat or something, but Escade was huge. And now, 5 years later, obviously a new mayor has been re-elected because the mayor of Phenac City, Escade, turned out to be Evis, the leader of Cypher back then. So, you may be thinking, why the hell is this robe still here? I mean, no one else has really ever decided to actually question that except for a couple people I know. Like, did the guy decide to just completely leave his robe here and just give it to the other guys like a peace offering? It's like, yes, I understand I turned bad, I'm gonna be arrested by the police, but here, have my robe, next mayor, as a sign of that I'm sorry, and I hope you enjoy this robe. It fits you better than it fit me, because I was standing in my bed for the next 5 years. Ugh. Anyways, enough talking about bathrobes and all that stuff. Let's go right over here, because you can see there is an item here, another shiny object. So, what do little kids do with shiny objects? We take them. And we find the mayor's note. And abruptly, the music stops. Justy, there is bad trouble brewing. Of all places, our beloved Phenac is now the target of Cypher. Already, Cypher's members are secretly taking the places of prominent members of our community. If something's not done, the city will be taken over by Cypher without anyone noticing what's happened. Justy, I must turn to you for help. We need your abilities to overcome this crisis facing our city. You, as the leader of the Prestige Precept Center, should be able to do something. It may be too late, however. Already I feel threatened by... The letter has ended abruptly. Oh, hi guy. What might you be reading? You're not getting the silly idea of delivering that to the leader of You're not getting the silly idea of delivering that letter to Pre-Gym's Justy. Boom! Plot twist! Oh, you naughty boy. You need to be taught a lesson for snooping. You're the one that needs to be taught a lesson here, Miss Exon. Well, you know what, Exon? When I'm through with you, I'm gonna be Xing you out of this city. Boom shakalaka. There's my pun of the day. So yes, Cypher has already invaded, as it wasn't obvious enough with the music and the people just being like, ha ha ha. This is no way it's actually gonna be invading. But something else I want to show right now is X into the Shadow Pokemon. And guess which one it is? Snorunt! Snorunt is the next Shadow Pokemon on the list. And I understood a long time ago that I was making fun of Snorunt for his legs. And the best part is, I get to do it all over again. So I'm going to go ahead and use Metal Claw on Viper. Actually, no. That won't be that good. I'm going to use Headbutt. Let's try using Headbutt. And, oh, wow, I had like a really tough time deciding there. And I'm going to use, I'm going to play it safe and use Fury Swipes on Snorunt. Let's see how that works. And Lick, okay, as long as Lick doesn't paralyze, because there's a chance for Lick to paralyze an opponent. Yes, that actually is logical, because if someone licks you out of the blue, like if someone just went up to you in the streets and just kind of licked your face, like, let me lick your face. And it's kind of like, oh, what did you just do? I'm going to kind of be immobilized for a few seconds, so you're like, what the hell just happened? It makes sense. Mostly, my bad. Alright, Fury Swipes in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it was go 5 times. I was gonna, like, my face was already heating up because I thought I wasn't gonna go. I swear, I've been lucky with Fury Swipes. I mean, that thing has never killed a Pokemon that I didn't want to kill, and it's never killed a Pokemon that, it's never, like, not killed a Pokemon that I actually wanted to kill. Or defeat, my bad. God, I keep saying it, but honestly, at this point, it's not a big deal to anybody, so I'm gonna go ahead and just completely destroy Viper with Return and catch that Snorunt. And yes, there were shaky, funny, scribbly legs, but we're not really going to go about talking about it. Let's just go ahead and catch Snorunt and take him to the PC box in the Purified Chamber forever and ever. That is, we like to come. Come on, 1, 2. Oh, what? Snorunt, dude, come on. I'm telling you, the Purified Chamber is a wonderful place. It's filled with lots of other Pokemon like yourself. And who knows, maybe one day, you won't even be a Shadow Pokemon. Have you ever wanted to get your Pokemon purified? Have you hated the fact of using natural means to do so? Then come on down to Pokemon HQ Lab's own Purified Chamber, where you can purify your Pokemon artificially. That was an ad that went horribly wrong. I had no idea where I was going with that. But anyways, let's just go ahead and try and catch that freaking Snorunt. And, okay, Golbat. I'm gonna use Aaron once again to go ahead and catch Snorunt. And as for that Golbat, I'm pretty sure Return would take it out in one hit. I mean, look at that. Hey guys, guess what? It's the art festival still. And you know what that means? I got interrupted again by loud boom burst music. So anyways, as I was saying, Aaron is only like level 25 and all our Pokemon are level 26. I mean, Aaron is only down by like one level, and all the people on this entire team of others of Cypher, and where was I going with that? God. Cypher is like level 22 Pokemon right now, and we're just like dominating like level 22. There is no possible way we can lose. Only if Snorunt would actually get into freaking Pokeball. Let's go ahead and do that one in theory again. Just spam buttons because that won't work at all. So let's see how that goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on! I'm trying to prove here that that doesn't work, and yet it works when I do it. Damn. Okay, Mighty Anna, I see you. I know you're Intimidate. It's very terrifying to me, and that's not a lie as well, because Intimidate cuts attack by one stage, and I don't like that because I do less damage now because both Aeron and Teddiursa are both physically set. Anyways, good thing that Mighty Anna's the last Pokemon left, because that just makes sure that we can go ahead and just pummel it with an all-out attack. And Aeron, you're level 26. Awesome! Oh my god, I cannot wait for it to finally evolve. Okay, Lab, level 21. Gee, I wonder who's gonna win this one. Also, a cool feature I like in this game is the fact that if you look to the top left, you can see at the snag right there. That shows how many Pokemon that, or Shadow Pokemon that you snagged in that one battle. And yes, there will be times later on where you actually get to encounter multiple Shadow Pokemon in their teams. That sounds a bit spoiler-esque, but it really is kind of obvious, and it really isn't that much of a spoiler. Like, oh, hey, guess what, guys? Cypher can hold up to more than one Shadow Pokemon at a time. Gee, blah, blah. Ugh. Anyway, Sand Attack, I'm not so worried about that. Especially, alright, okay, now I'm slightly less worried. Okay, now I'm more worried. Alright, Brick Break, come on! Okay, good, you still hit. Alright, let's see how much damage it does. And, okay, that really didn't one-shot it, but hey, it's still a good move to have on Teddiursa. I mean, it's a nice little balance. If you're fighting normal on normal, or if you're fighting, like, Dark type, and... Aeron, dude, you suck. Like, okay, Aeron, I'm preaching about how good you are as a physical attacker, and also as well as you are as a physical wall, but come on, you can do better than that. I mean, I understand you're still in your first stage and your attack is kind of lacking right now, but still, dude, step it up. Alright, Brick Break, let's see, that can obviously take down, and there we go. And she shakes her fist like I did at other things, such as games that I did back when I actually did that one funny mocking video, but that's beside the point. Anyways, with that, we have defeated Cyber Beyond Exing, who we are now going to be Xing out of the city. Boom. You really are a nasty child. And Snorunt sent to the Pre-Sea Sword System, where he shall forever stay. You weren't supposed to find that. But you know what? I think you'll be wasting your time delivering that to Justy. Yeah, you go and say that, and I'm just gonna X you out of my memory. I'm serious, though. Her name is just so easy to manipulate into having some kind of negative response to her. But before we end off the episode, because I was actually playing the end of the episode off here, the news is green, and you know what that means? More articles! We bring you ONBS news for the second time in one episode. I'm clearly not breaking the fourth wall. Our top story is on the wild Pokemon boom that is spreading like wildfire around Pyrite Town. Pyrite's Duking has confirmed the discovery of 3 Pokespots so far. The boom is expected to heat up on the news that different kinds of wild Pokemon appear at the various Pokespots. Perhaps our viewers will be motivated to seek Pokespots of their own. Okay, so now that we have that rather informative thing and rather obvious thing about the Pokespots booming and all the wild Pokemon population booming in Pyrite Town, I say we end things off here. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we are going to go deliver the letter that the mayor sent to Justy and deliver it to Justy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.